Hey, welcome to Fig's Tarot Garden. I'm Fig. Today we're going to find out, do we have a destiny together? Is there a long-term meaning to this relationship? Maybe you've met somebody, maybe you're with somebody. Do we have a destiny together? Shuffle up some cards and get them laid out. I'll have the timestamps in the description below and also in the comments. We've got Citrine, Amethyst, and Emerald. Those are your choices. If you don't want to watch the shuffle, that's okay. You can move right if one of the stones or crystals is resonating with you and you want to jump right ahead, go ahead, and I'll meet you there. Otherwise, we're going to shuffle up and lay out some cards here. I'm starting with the Wildwood Tarot. A really sticky, humid day today. It's pretty early. It's somewhere around 8 o'clock in the morning, I think. Eastern Standard Time. Alright, these feel good. We're just gonna get these cut real quick, actually. And go. Do we have a destiny together? That's the question. I think next we're going to go with the playing card deck. This is a fun little deck. It gives a lot of straightforward answers. Do we have a destiny together? Is there a long-term plan in the cards? Do we have a destiny together? And we're going to finish up here with the Rider-Waite deck. Again, we got Citrine up there, Amethyst, and Emerald. Do we have a destiny together? That one shuffled the easiest of all. Do we have a destiny? What is it? What's our destiny? Do we have a destiny? Is there a long-term reason behind this relationship? That feels real good. Alright guys, here's your Citrine, your Amethyst, and your Emerald. So when you're ready, go ahead and pick a pile, pick a card, pick a crystal, and I'll meet you over there. Okay, if you chose the Citrine pile, let's get started. We've got boredom, the 4 of vessels. We've got challenge, the 2 of stones. We've got happiness, the 10 of vessels. We've got the Queen of Stones, a little more earth energy, and the Bear. And we've got the Hermit card, the Hooded Man. So, straight from the beginning of the Wildwood, we got the what you're here to avoid in this union. You're here to avoid that. That's your challenge. Your challenge is to build happiness. That's the immediate challenge, anyways. But there's also with this connection, there's also a lot of focus, a lot of really solid earth energy. And there's definitely looking like for both of you, there's room to be individual and room to follow your own paths. And in a lot of ways, that's what the world needs, is couples and relationships to allow some space. Still keep tradition, of course, but allow some space and allow some room. And it looks like the two of you are kind of going to show how that's done. Or at least begin to show it. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. Again, sitting in her own power. We've got the Ten of Pentacles. We all know that one. This is the knowing what to keep and knowing what to leave card. That's what I always call it. The Decisions card. We've got the Five of Pentacles. A ton of pentacle energy here. Not a whole lot of mental energy, sword energy. Looks like you guys are not in your heads at all. And that's a good thing. And we got the Death card. I really feel like these three cards do definitely go together. Decisions on worldly things, you know. This way nobody's left out in the cold, nobody's mistreated, you're kind of putting an end to that. You guys are, it really looks like your destiny is to show how two people can thrive individually and together. That's really what is all being shown here. Because if this was this way and this stack was over here, it'd be the exact same order. So it's literally came out the reverse order in a Rider Waite deck, but it's the same message. You got a half showing where to go and half showing where to stay away from. And again, same thing up top. Okay, so we got the Ace of Hearts. We got the Ten of excuse me, the Ten of Diamonds. Pentacles again, Ten of Pentacles twice in the same reading. Oh, Ten of Swords. Ultimately, what I'm seeing here in this entire reading is if the two of you make the decision, again, the two of you make the decision to stay away from boredom. You take that challenge and you make the wise decisions out of your heart to move forward. It's assured happiness. Just about everywhere. I can pick up every card. Every card that's left I can pick up and show that it's all about happiness. It's all about showing how to get there. But truly happy, each individually and happy together. And I do think that it's a big deal, and the world needs that. So Citrine, go get it. If that resonated with you, like, subscribe, comment below. I'd love to hear from you, and you know, more about your own personal situation, you know, your own direct situation, not personal necessarily, but your own direct situation. And I thank you, and I appreciate you. Amethyst, let's get started. We got the respect card, comes out top. Do we have a destiny? Rebirth. We got tradition. We got empowerment. And we got clearance. So do you have a destiny? Yes, you do. You have the ability to put out into the world respect, rebirth, showing how traditions can be remade into very empowering situations. And clearance of all energies. This starting out very similar to the Citrine read, other than there's no real challenge here. This is more or less looking like the two of you are already on this path, and you're already clearing the path, already making other couples, other people, even single people, feel empowered and see the blessing in a union. Next we got Three of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, or excuse me, Nine of Hearts. That's the fulfillment card. The Eight of Hearts. It's a big change in direction. And the Eight of Spades. Looking for solutions to any pain and problem, which is showing that you both, one or both of you, came from situations where maybe the cards are stacked against you a little bit. Maybe a little too much tradition and being kind of told what respect is beyond what respect actually is, beyond moral code and controlling situations. But you definitely showed that you showed and are showing that you can build an abundance. You got a double eights coming out at the end of that line, and you can build fulfillment and you can build trust and kind of renegotiate traditions to be much more empowering, instead of traditions sometimes holding us down. You know, the clearance of that old energy, and really is what this reading's about. I can't say if that's for you or them or both of you coming from the same situation. It really isn't showing that, because it's really just looking like a mutual rebirth and heading in one single direction. Yeah, and empowerment. It looks like, one or both of you came from like a miser type of situation. Money was not necessarily tight, but too much thinking going on around that end of things, and kind of taught wrong in that regards. But you could see the two of you, one or both of you, have established a direction and a gift for the other, and the clearance of energy, the rebirth, the moving forwards, and The reading ends off here with the King of Swords. And in this type of reading, this is my favorite. This would be my favorite king to come out because it's strong mentally, creative, very very open-minded type of king energy. And again, that's male or female. That's not, however that resonates. In this reading, I'm getting a lot of this feeling that it's both of you, coming from very similar backgrounds, very traditional, or what your tribe considered traditional, and possibly very black and white, right and wrong, not necessarily based on morals, based on certain fears, and like you both came out of that, and you're basically paving the way and showing other people empowerment and clearance of energy, and not necessarily saying that your traditional, the ways that you were raised, that is, you're not necessarily saying it's wrong or bad. You're just saying there's more out there. If that resonates with you, like, subscribe, ding the bell, comment below. I'd love to hear how it resonates with you. And thank you. I appreciate you. Okay, Emeralds, let's see what we got. We got a reunion. So if you come here wondering whether that should happen, let's find out. We got the Three of Vessels, joy. We've got the Queen of Bows. We've got the Journey. We've got things you don't know. Not necessarily deceiving or deception, just things you don't know yet. And we got the Tower, the Blasted Oak. Let's see what we're thinking here. It's looking like harsh relationships that you've left. One or both of you have left, and maybe this seems to me like this is an ex, but there's been relationships for one or both of you since. And if that's true, it's looking like a reunion is, yes, you do have a destiny together. You're ending something for sure. You're ending something for sure. Let's see what more cards will tell us. We've got the Ace of Clubs. We've got the Jack of Clubs. We've got the Ten of Clubs. We're looking at inspiration and passion and new love, maybe out of old love. Definitely very passionate situation we can see. All the clubs cards are kind of leading that way. Very passionate, very it's all about growth there in that line of cards that came out. It's all about growth and discovering new. And when I relate it to the rest of the reading, it looks like discovering new out of the old. past burdens being laid down. When we look at the Rider-Waite, we got the Lovers. Got the Chariot, Movement. We got 3 major arcanas here. So yes, you do have a destiny together. Queen of Wands. And the Coming Together card. This is not giving anything about what the destiny is, other than that there is a reunion, and that is a destined. It is a destined reunion. So if you pick the Emerald, you may want to look up some readings about, you know, why are we getting back together, or something along that lines. But it is definitely a blessed reunion. It's definitely a reunion that's going to bring in a lot of growth, a ton of intuition, and a ton of movement. It looks like there's choices in which way to move. We have not gotten extra cards on that one. I don't mind maybe drawing a little something from the top of the Wildwood deck here and see what we can come up with. Movement towards empowerment. Enlightenment. Let's see. Maybe grab a little something off of Rider-Waite. This is definitely a blessed reunion. It looks like the reunion hasn't happened yet. It almost looks like when you click on this reading, you're asking, should I bother getting back together with this person? If that's the case, the answer is it's definitely an option. It's definitely a blessed option. There's a reason it came back around. Something went wrong to begin with. Again, you guys got the World card. I mean, oh, and the Wheel of Fortune. And the Two of Wands. It's all about growth. If you choose to go on and reunite, this is a blessed reunion about growth. And it looks wide open. It looks like it can grow in just about any direction. You have a chance for whatever went wrong in the first time around. You have a chance to do everything completely differently and move on, move forward with this person. Let's see if we get one more card. Yeah, we got the 10 of Cups. And towards complete fulfillment. So the relationship itself is destined to have the option to reunite. And looks like there's a lot of choices. There's some twos throughout, but there's definitely a love there for sure, and might have always been, which is likely why the next relationships in one or both of your lives didn't work, because this really had a lot going for it. It looks like there's major lacks of communication. There's not one communication card in this whole reading. So if you do decide to reunite, a lot more communication this time around will definitely bring out better results for both of you. So if that resonates, let me know. Like, subscribe, ding the bell. Thank you, and I appreciate you.